Quarterback Deshaun Watson has been traded to the Cleveland Browns. This is a massive move. It's a big upgrade at quarterback for Cleveland. He is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the entire NFL. Here are the trade details. This is what Cleveland gave up to get Deshaun Watson. Houston gets 3 first-round picks, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Houston also gets a third-round pick in 2023 and a 2024 fourth-round pick. Cleveland gets quarterback Deshaun Watson and a 2024 fifth-round pick. It's been a wild story to follow because, first of all, the Browns were told that they were out of the running to get quarterback Deshaun Watson. But it sounds like they're like, we're not taking no for an answer. They countered with an offer. They are giving him a massive contract, 5 years, $230 million, fully guaranteed. And I have no doubt that offering him that money is what sealed the deal and helped them land Deshaun Watson. Making that offer, I think, is what got them the deal and made it happen. This is by far the most guaranteed money ever given to an NFL player. Now, there's an interesting detail here. Cleveland found a unique way to pay Deshaun Watson for 2022. His pay for the next year comes almost entirely as a signing bonus. He's getting a $45 million signing bonus. So his base salary for next year, this fall, 2022, his base salary is only $1 million. So it sounds like a lot, but compared to the $45 million he's getting at signing, it's nothing. And it's a good way for Deshaun Watson to dodge punishment from the NFL. So if Deshaun Watson gets suspended for a few games next year, it's not going to hurt him very much financially because with his base salary at $1 million, that's 17 game checks that will add up to $1 million. That's around $55,000 to $58,000 a game. So if he gets suspended for 4 to 8 games this fall, he's only going to lose $55,000 to $58,000 per game he gets suspended and still get a $45 million signing bonus. It's a really interesting way that Cleveland has manipulated the contract so that Deshaun Watson will not get hurt very much at all financially if the NFL tries to suspend him for next year. Now, as far as what Cleveland gets, this is easily the most talented quarterback in the history of the Cleveland Browns organization. It's like him and Bernie Kosar and not a lot else out. I mean, Deshaun Watson is incredible. On the field as a football player, he will be 27 in September. They're obviously moving on from quarterback Baker Mayfield. It's an upgrade. Even on Baker's best day and best year as a quarterback, Deshaun Watson is better. Now, I'm very, very curious to see how he does. He has not played in a game since Week 17, January. Week 17 of the 2020 season, that is January 2021. It's been over a year since Deshaun Watson played in a football game. And look, during that 2020 season, 2020, why did I say 2020? I have no idea. I actually thought last time Deshaun Watson was on the field, he played like a borderline MVP candidate. He played incredible. His team was awful. The team around him was, dog crap. They were Houston Texans in 2020 were a terrible football team. But in spite of that, he threw for 4,823 yards, 33 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions, and he made really, really good decisions with the football. He did not let the bad team around him pull him down. That same year, a direct comparison, Carson Wentz played on the Philadelphia Eagles, and that Philly team fell apart. He made bad decisions. Carson was a mess, looked horrible. And I thought, in contrast, Deshaun Watson did a really good job not letting the bad team around him affect his decision-making with the football. And I thought last time Deshaun Watson played, he was amazing. And if that's the quarterback who shows up in Cleveland, it's going to be unbelievable. It's also kind of funny. The Browns had an opportunity to draft him in the 2017 NFL draft. They passed on him. They drafted Myles Garrett, number 1 overall. Deshaun Watson got drafted by Houston, number 12 overall in 2017. And it was probably for the best because it is likely Deshaun Watson, likely or at least very possible, that Deshaun Watson would not have developed into the player he is today, the great, really good quarterback, if he'd gone straight to Cleveland and played for Hugh Jackson and been a part of that massive mess in Cleveland. So I'm very, very interested to see how Deshaun Watson does in Cleveland. And we saw Baker somewhat turn that franchise around. had a bad year last year. I want to see, can Cleveland become a really dominant football team? I don't know, but like I said, this is the best quarterback they've had in the history of their franchise. So keep your eyes on that. And then what does Houston do with their 3 first-round picks? I'm very excited to see. They got 3 first-round picks, 2022, 2023, and 2024 on top of the picks they already have. So can Houston use all those draft picks and in the next couple of years build themselves a really, really good football team? Having draft picks is fantastic, but you have to actually draft good players, and we'll see if that can actually happen. Nick Caserio, their GM, is going to have a great opportunity here, kind of the dream of all dream opportunities to build a good football team. The question is, will they actually make it happen? The idea is great, but will they follow through and actually build a good football team? That is what I am very, very curious to find out in Houston.